guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hey, I'm Eisha and I like making videos on my favourite cricketers and footballers, so subscribe now to stay up to date with all of my uploads. Today's video is about another Newcastle hero of mine. I've covered Alan Shearer, David Ginola and Les Ferdinand already, which you guys seem to enjoy. So this video is about Rob Lee. He spent 10 glorious years on Tyneside and he gave us Newcastle fans a lot of memories to cherish, from 303 appearances. So get ready for some 90s nostalgia. Here are 3 reasons why Rob Lee is a true Toon legend. Let's get into it. Number 1. Rob Lee may be a Londoner, but he does have Geordie roots. So it's no surprise that his move to Tyneside from Charlton Athletic in '92, it was a special one for him. Rob Lee's childhood footballing hero, Kevin Keegan, definitely had an influence on his decision. Lee said, "Keegan was my idol, and I was trying desperately not to speak to him. I visited Middlesbrough. I didn't really want to go north, but as soon as I spoke to him, it was a no-brainer." King Kev managed to sign Lee by telling him that Newcastle was closer to London than Middlesbrough. Well, actually, in Kevin Keegan's book, he clarified that he meant to say that Newcastle was a much bigger city, therefore the transport links to London are better than if he were at Middlesbrough. Either way, it worked to charm, and he embarked on his Toon journey at an incredibly exciting time for the club. As you'll remember, in the early 90s, Kevin Keegan had joined forces with Newcastle chairman Sir John Hall to give the club a historic turnaround, and that involved record signings like Alan Shearer, Peter Beardsley, Les Ferdinand, Andy Cole, Philippe Albert, David Ginola, Aspria, for example. So recently, when Sir John Hall was asked who was his greatest ever signing, guess who he said? Yep, Rob Lee. And that is quite the statement, given the plethora of special signings that were made. Number 2. During the mid-90s, Rob Lee was an important part of King Kev's legendary entertainers, and he recently reminisced with the Chronicle and said that playing the way we played was the way I wanted to as a kid, to entertain people, and I think we did that. He was there from the start of this era, and he played under Kevin Keegan for 5 sensational years, the best of his career. He became a mainstay of the entertainers, and he recently said in an interview, "I still get people coming up to me now saying how good we were. Alright, we didn't win anything, but I think we won people's hearts." And that is exactly why my love for the club since the mid-90s means so much. It was about what the entertainers offered us Magpies: hope, faith, excitement, a formidable force to be talked about for years to come. For example, in 1994, Newcastle featured in their first UEFA Cup tie in 17 years. So what did Rob Lee do to mark the occasion? Lee scored a hat-trick with an explosive trio of headers. A more recent personal memory for me involved yet another bullet header, this time against Chelsea during the FA Cup semi-final in 2000. Yeah, it went in vain and it wasn't our night in the end, but it was just another example of Rob Lee shining in the black and white stripes, even towards the end of his Tyneside reign. Number 3. He may have been an adopted Geordie, but in a vote on the Magpies' greatest ever Premier League player, Rob Lee came 3rd, and that was behind Alan Shearer and Peter Beardsley, so he clearly meant a lot to us fans, and the other Toon heroes too, who he's still great friends with. Do you guys remember that 3-0 win against Aston Villa in 2001? One of the goals came from a beautiful Shearer volley, having skipped onto Rob Lee's lofted pass. So when asked about it these days, the two of them still joke about who should take credit for it. Well, there you have it, why Rob Lee is a true Toon legend. What are your favourite memories of him in the black and white stripes? Comment below. And keep letting me know who you want me to cover in my next video. I really like hearing from you guys. Remember to subscribe for more uploads, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care and I'll see you soon.